Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dreamality and welcome to my review of Gears of War 4. Is this game worth your money and is it worth your time? Here's the short answer. For competitive multiplayer, yes. For Horde mode, yes. For a story-rich campaign, absolutely not. Let's start by discussing the campaign. In full disclosure, I will not be spoiling anything and all the footage shown is from the beginning of the game. The great thing about the Gears of War 4 campaign is anybody can pick it up, play it, and understand it, whether you're a veteran of the series or completely new. You play as James Dominic Phoenix, the son of Marcus Phoenix from the original trilogy, and accompanying you are your two best friends, Del and Kate. The campaign consists of 5 acts, and each act is divided into chapters ranging from 4 to 6 chapters. The easy difficulty took me 5 hours and 28 minutes to beat the campaign, whereas the normal difficulty took me around 7 hours. In both cases, I wasn't hunting for collectibles. There are 50 collectibles in the game, and to be honest, I never felt the need to go out of my way to find them. Nothing has drastically changed regarding the campaign's core gameplay. You're looking at a very linear experience, get from point A to point B, clear waves of enemies out in between, throw in the occasional boss battle and some tornadoes, and bam, you have Gears of War 2. No, Gears of War 3, nope. Gears of War 4. Here's my point. 99% of this game is the same old, same old. I understand why they played it so safe, but I do wish they added more changes. The biggest problem for me with the campaign is the story and the writing, without a doubt. The story itself is completely lackluster, unimaginative, generic, completely predictable, but the best word I could use to describe it would be lazy. Lazy in its writing, lazy in its execution. Character development is non-existent. The characters are exactly the same from start to finish. They never once capitalized on the relationship between Marcus and his son. Pacing, non-existent. The game tries to be funny far too often, and the majority of those jokes just fell flat for me. An entire cutscene was wasted on a rock, paper, scissors joke. I mean, I'm wondering who greenlit that? The characters are generic, and I never felt like anything was at stake, even when something was supposed to be, and that's just because of the poor delivery of the storytelling. Don't get me wrong, the campaign can still be fun, especially with a friend. However, from a story standpoint, it's a very bland one. It was nice to see some familiar faces, and the ending scene was awesome. It does give me some hope for what's to come. However, the entire campaign aside from that ending scene felt like a waste of time, but more importantly, a wasted opportunity. Gears of War 4 multiplayer is an absolute blast. When you first start the multiplayer, you must play 5 placement matches that determine your rank. These ranks being bronze, silver, gold, onyx, or diamond. And you're placed in one of the 3 tiers within that rank. Now if you win matches, you get promoted to the next rank, or the next tier. However, when you lose enough matches, you'll get demoted. So if you're interested in competitive play, this is a great game to look at. After every match you gain currency, the amount depending on how well you did in the match. You use this currency to buy packs. What's inside these packs ranges from bounties to raise your XP faster, bounties you can use in Horde mode, to weapon skins and character skins. I really do love all the customization this game has to offer. Performance-wise, the game runs great, never crashing on me. I don't really have any problems regarding the multiplayer aside from taking too long to find a match and at times being placed on uneven teams. For example, instead of 5 vs 5, it's 5 vs 4. There are 10 multiplayer maps and all of them look and feel great. These same maps are used in Horde mode. Horde mode is spectacular. In this mode, 5 players versus waves of AI, starting with wave 1 all the way to wave 50. Each wave gets increasingly difficult. There are 5 classes to choose from the beginning of the match, and each class has its own perks. In Horde mode, you have this fabricator, which is your base, and you can move it anywhere you want at any time you want. Every time you kill an enemy, they drop energy. You pick up this energy and bring it to the fabricator, and from there you can buy defenses to help fend off against the waves of enemies. This mode is an absolute blast and gets insane. The matches can go on for a while, but I like the fact that you level up while you're in the match after every 10 rounds. All in all, it's just a ton of fun. I'm still surprised about how great this game looks. Campaign levels look great, as do the multiplayer maps and character models. The gameplay feels as great as ever. Nothing has changed too much aside from being able to vault over cover while you're sprinting. If you're hiding behind cover, you can grab an enemy from the other side. They've introduced a couple new weapons, but I didn't find any of those really too interesting. The sound design is great. Guns sound great, environments sound great. John DiMaggio kills it as Marcus with his voice acting. The rest of the cast does a good job, especially considering the writing. Steve Jablonski, and I'm probably not pronouncing that right, is no longer the composer, so the old Gears theme is gone. Dreamality, who composes Game of Thrones, is now behind the reins. I am a huge fan of his work with Game of Thrones, owning all the albums, and was anxious to see his take on one of my favorite series, Gears of War. His work here isn't bad. It's pretty good. but he's capable of so much more. Jablonski set the bar very high with his work. Hope Runs Deep in particular is a masterpiece. None of the themes here in this game really had me in awe the way Gears 2 and 3 did, and nothing was really memorable. Gears of War 4 is a terrific game and it gets many things right. The multiplayer is amazing and it'll keep me occupied for some time. Horde mode is spectacular, customization is better than ever, gameplay is the best I've seen in a Gears game, graphics are beautiful, music is good. Unfortunately, the campaign is a big disappointment with its lazy story and plot, which I hate to say because I love the series and see the potential of what could have been. All in all, I'm very happy to be playing Gears again. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions at all, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll answer them. Also, I would love to hear your opinions about the game. What is it that you loved about it or disliked about it? Thanks again for watching, and I wish you all an amazing day and night.